Okay, welcome to this session on how to find NGO funding and resources. We have looked at the registration process of an NGO in the previous session. So, having had your NGO registered and having started operating, one of the important things that you would need is funds. Where do you find that? Where do you find other resources that you also need to make your work um, go on or help you achieve your objectives? So there are several ways to look for funds, but I'm going to mention a few of them. First one I'm looking at is for you to explore uh, funding websites. So, for instance, there's a website called fundsforngos.org. You can go there and subscribe, and you would be receiving notices or notifications whenever there are opportunities for funds that are posted on their website. So that's one way to look for funds. Explore funding um, websites, and that's just one of the websites I've mentioned. When you Google, you would find many other places that you can subscribe to and go to. So that aside, you can also explore the websites of embassies of various countries that operate within your jurisdiction or within your country for that matter. And you go to their websites, they have also got some level of funding that they give, and you may find that as one of the sources that will be very helpful for you. Now, another place where you can find funding is also to explore the websites of international organizations. So you have the UN systems that may be working uh, within your jurisdiction, or you also have the other international bodies like DANIDA, JICA, and other organizations. So that's one thing that another source that you can be able to go to. You can also explore the websites of government organizations, departments, and agencies. They also have funds that they or projects that they may be doing, which will require uh, some level of cooperation with NGOs, and would usually call for funds. I mean applications from NGOs where you can apply and get some funding to do your work. So that's one of the other sources that I would point you to. Now, another source of funding is crowdfunding. So recently or lately, we have uh, a number of crowdfunding websites or organizations that you can be able to um, find online, and then you can go and then crowdfund on those websites. That's one area, crowdfunding. So what crowdfunding websites do is that they give you the platform, you tell your story, and then on that website, people who visit the website will um, donate to that. And so sometimes you also have the responsibility of sharing whatever that you are raising the funds for on other platforms so that people can go to the website or the crowdfunding website and make donations. So that's one of the key things also that you can take advantage of to raise funds or find resources for your NGO. Now, another thing also is to join associations. There are a lot of NGO associations that exist. and you can find them and join them. So wherever you are, there are NGO associations, there are NGO groups you can take advantage of and join them. So let's say coalition of NGOs in agriculture, coalition of NGOs in climate change, youth networks, and all that. So depending on what you do, find the appropriate association of NGOs to join, because once you get into these associations, you find people who are doing some work, who are getting some kind of funding. You can be able to know where to find those funds, and then you can also be able to take advantage of that. Now, the other advantage also in joining associations is that you find other resources. For instance, you get to know of other uh, challenges that other people are dealing with within the same space. Um, you would learn to know how they are doing it, and that also gives you an advantage when you have to put in a proposal. I'll be talking about proposal writing later on, but that just gives you the information that once you get to join other associations, it helps you a lot to be able to learn what others are doing. You find resources from them, and then that helps to improve the kind of proposals that you write. Now, also look for workshops. That's another way, and attend. And it certainly provides you a lot of information to learn. You get to know other people who are interested in the work that you do. And for instance, the people who sponsor these workshops, places, I mean, there are places you can go to for support, and that's one critical thing. Now, another thing is, and this is very traditional, is to visit organizations, potential organizations that you can collaborate or find funding from. Visit them, um, talk to them, let them know you exist, let them know what you do, and they can be able to provide you uh, some support also, and that's critical. Organizations that you cannot visit, you can go to their websites, take their email addresses, send them emails, share your profiles with them, share interesting stories that you have with them. And that's why talking about building your profile as an NGO is important. You can be able to share the little that you have achieved as an NGO with them, send emails to them, let them see what you are doing, and then you are creating an opportunity for them to support you when the opportunity arises. So this is what I will share today. I'll be looking at how to write a proposal for funding in another session soon, which I will share. So thank you very much.